Definition of basic wages under EPF and MP Act 1952.
Section 2(b). Basic wages means all emoluments which are earned by an employee while on duty or on leave or on holidays, with wages in either case in accordance with the terms of the contract of employment, and which are paid or payable in cash to him, but does not include 1. The cash value of any food concession. 2. Any dearness allowance, that is to say, all cash payments by whatever name called paid to an employee on account of a rise in the cost of living, house rent allowance, overtime allowance, bonus, commission, or any other similar allowance payable to the employee in respect of his employment or of work done in such employment. 3. Any presents made by the employer. Section 2(b). Basic wages. Now, please understand the central point of the basic wages. It has been observed by the APFO that many owners of establishments or contractors of the establishments or institutions engage in depicting basic wages as lower than the minimum wages. In such situations, it is believed that the institution has manipulated or subterfuged the wages, and in cases like these, the establishments or institutions have to face statutory and legal actions. Please do not subterfuge the basic wages. Section 2(c). Contribution means a contribution payable in respect of a member under a scheme, or the contribution payable in respect of an employee to whom the insurance scheme applies. Contribution, as you know that, contribution deducted from the salary or basic wages from the employee. If basic wages of the employee is 15,000 per month, his EPF will be deducted 12% from his wages. And it is also to note that establishment will also be paid the 12% from his side in an employer share, from which 8.33% diverted into employees' pension scheme fund, that is EPS account number 10. And rest approximate 3.67% diverted into employer share of employee account. It is further to inform that employer also pay the 0.50% in employees delinked insurance scheme 1976, that ED&I scheme for insurance of the employee. If employee died during the service, that is died while on the roll of the company or establishment, his or her family or nominee, as the case may be, will receive minimum 2,50,000 rupees or maximum up to 7 lakhs rupees. Died during 15th February 2020 to 15th February 2023, subject to service condition of the employee. There is a chances of increase in the above said amount after 12th February 2023, as circular of the above revision is pending. Section 2(d). Controlled industry means any industry the control of which by the union has been declared by a central act to be expedient in the public interest.
What is the primary objective of the Employees Provident Fund Organization, EPFO? A. Providing health insurance. B. Social security and retirement benefits. C. Agricultural development. D. Infrastructure development. The correct answer is B. Social security and retirement benefits.
Which act governs the Employees Provident Fund scheme in India? A. Income Tax Act. B. Employees Provident Funds and Miscellaneous Provisions Act 1952. C. Companies Act. D. Goods and Services Tax (GST) Act. The correct answer is B. Employees Provident Funds and Miscellaneous Provisions Act 1952.
What is the current employee contribution rate towards the Employees Provident Fund, EPF? A. 8% of basic wages. B. 10% of basic wages. C. 12% of basic wages. D. 15% of basic wages. Answer: C. 12% of basic wages. Basic wages means basic plus dearness allowance plus retaining allowance, if any. Read Para 29 of EPF Scheme 1952.
How often is the interest rate on Provident Fund deposits reviewed by the EPFO? A. Annually. B. Biannually. C. Quarterly. D. Monthly. The correct answer is A. Annually.
Which online portal allows employers to register and manage EPF accounts for their employees? A. Aadhaar portal. B. PAN card portal. C. Unified portal. D. Pensioners Portal. Answer C. Unified Portal.
What is the tenure for which an employee's provident fund (PF) account remains inactive? A. 60 months. B. 36 months. C. 6 months. D. 12 months. Answer B. 36 months.
Which authority is responsible for overseeing and regulating EPFO operations in India? A. Ministry of Finance. B. Reserve Bank of India, RBI. C. Ministry of Labour and Employment. D. Securities and Exchange Board of India, SEBI. Answer C. Ministry of Labour and Employment.
What is the contribution rate for the Employees Deposit Linked Insurance (EDLI) Scheme 1976? A. 0.5% of EPF wages. B. 1% of EPF wages. C. 0.5% of EPF wages. D. 1% of basic wages. Answer A. 0.5% of EPF wages.
Under the EPF scheme, what is the maximum limit for withdrawal within 1 year before the retirement under Para 68 NN? A. 50% of employees and employers' share. B. 75% of employees and employers' share. C. 90% of employees and employers' share. D. 100% of employees' share. Answer C. 90% of employees' share.
What is the minimum contribution period required for an employee to be eligible for pension benefits under the EPAs? A. 5 years. B. 7 years. C. 10 years. D. 15 years. Answer C. 10 years.
Please like and subscribe in Forus India Tech.